own. That's what that phrase meant to say.
Come. So as you day like this, you find like this, you know they wear pants.
That if I go wear undies, married people don't wear undies.
Before I go wear clothes. Good evening,
Good evening, Samaria.
Married people don't wear undies. That the phrase.
And if you go take
Is it access?
And they come, make I come out and they come.
They wear pants.
And then is single, so she has to wear pants. For married people, we don't need
they
to.
come. Bye-bye.
Easy access.
It's really uncomfortable having that strapped to your body.
Exactly.
So you have to free to air.
So all those times where they can't see you are there, you know they wear pants. I go to follow you talk, you know they wear pants. I don't know. I think that doesn't make any sense. So.
Boss, that place needs ventilation.
Oh,
that
Cornerstone
place,
on TikTok. Double click
that
this
place needs ventilation.
Cornerstone is just firing back. Oh no, Cornerstone has scattered
everything. I don't put on this. Honestly, I don't. At least I save money. Why? I'm married. That is that sex for my husband.
Okay, but why will I go outside and call?
When I go outside, I fit manage. Wear catapult, maybe catapult. So because my husband feel meet me for work, we fit jump for road, drag on one side. So I don't need to put on the
lie. That's in a lie.
Read the comment section. They said it's true. No, if you're married, you don't have to put on this. Why will you put on this? Even as a day like this,
it's not even about marriage. It's really uncomfortable.
You don't hear.
Are you serious?
Yeah, maybe when it's the time of the month, you have to. But after that, why?
Which month? I don't even use the one you guys use. I use that one that is like this. So you just go in there straight and balance. If I run, jump, it stays there.
It's so disturbing.
That's for you. That's the best for me. Because the other one that is like this, I put it on and go to bed. If I wake up in the morning, my bed is messed up. Like I don't know how to put it. If I put it, it seems like it has stayed, but once I turn this way, it will leave the position. So the whole thing will mess up on my bed. So once I put that one that like pencil in there, it stays there and everything is intact.
I heard that for me. One that you push in, you can still eat sausage. Is it true?
I never. One day eat sausage. I don't feel eat sausage when I'm in that situation. No, because it's so messy for me. Okay. Now the freeze, I'll put my camera off for a while, please.
Oh yeah, put it off for a while.
Let them not say she's showing them this, she's showing them that. Your people, sometimes some of them they're not correct.
Okay. If you're watching on TikTok, my number one gifter has gone back to Cornerstone. 13 money guns, Cornerstone. As against Suncap Palm Oil, 10 money guns. Cornerstone, you be bad guy. They pop those money guns. They try. Now even my number one gifter. My number two gifter, that's Suncap Red Oil. Hey, more. Una they pop those money guns. Pop those money guns. Yes. So, I can't say make we even talk this matter. Ada, you don't ever deal with man before for the payment.
Why?
I'm just asking you, as in, say man carry you on to say him go pay you something at the end of the transaction.
Why is he paying me? Why is he paying me?
After the transaction now.
Which transaction?
No. I'm serious. After I don't do it when I want to do.
First of all, I don't go with random people. I don't go with random people.
So you want to tell me that in your whole life, you have never been with somebody we pay?
Well, when you met me with one person, and that lasted for 3 years. So it was just that one person. And right now, since then till now, I've been celibate, so who's gonna pay for what?
Hey, recently deleted. Recently deleted.
Well,
Recently
deleted was still for the same person. Yeah.
Well, true.
Yeah.
That's why I carry that phone one day. And that give me a phone to make
but
me where I be Kora, me I be OG. Now recently deleted I go, so I don't they follow another talk. I don't they do like this. And I don't know say I don't do plenty damage. And a joke. Everybody don't know Ada now. Everybody congratulates me. How was yesterday's night driving? Only Ada they learned to drive for 2 a.m. for night.
Yeah.
Abi, it's true now. We all believe that story now. In fact, when I finish, I want to go teach somebody how to drive this night.
No, but
who wants to
I mean,
driving?
I'm being honest.
With
the
you're going to drive today. Yeah, you will. Just give me some minutes, please.
I don't do Corolla. I don't do Kia. I mean, Benz and above.
As you see, that don't tell you. She said, Benz and above. You know, see all these people where they follow talk. They follow you. They watch your life. They watch you.
I am not doing anything. There are people here on this your life that are watching me. They come to my DM and they ask me, and I always tell them, no, I am not. Anybody that have done anything should come on this time and say, full chest, I'm saying it. Yeah, with my full chest.
We are talking of real life. Those ones will just quickly call babe, say you come here, take $100. Oh yeah, just open it like this. Thank you.
$100 to open. Wow.
You know how much $100 now? $80K.
So
if you carry $100 and some babe go open for 2 months, it will be like say you pay them salary.
That's some
it will be like say you pay them salary. 100K, £100. Now 3 months minimum wage, or you know, 2.5 months minimum wage.
I design graphics. Do you know how much I charge for one graphics?
Who designs graphics?
Me now.
When did you start that one?
3 months ago.
Boy, now wow, they do many things. So.
Legit hustle. You said I should not do Olo shows, so let me hustle.
Now tell me about this graphic designing. How do you design the graphic?
Yeah, you just tell me what you want, and I'm creative. I work something out.
How much do you charge? Whether people here go patronize your services?
My graphic service, please. Yeah, absolutely. It depends on who.
Draw graph for them.
I see they find clothes. Okay, when are they talk? When are they find clothes? I see they find clothes.
I see they find clothes in morning. Now, person house today have been at your own house. Somebody say Tinubu APC still working. My problem with obedient people is una no understand say governance no dey easy. Una no understand. All of una way they troll. This well, there was no other way from my understanding. So Bereko was here, he explained it to you. This dollar, well, there was no other way. There was no other way. Chairmen were using this dollar to hammer under the people where they catch corruption. I they tell us where before they come, they'll catch. Do you know the kind of corruption they were doing with the dollar? As in, they buy them black market, they buy them bank rates. Congo, they resell them black market rates. So imagine you buy $1 million, you buy it at 400 and something million naira, and you sell it at 750 million naira. One transaction, you have made nearly 300 million naira, and you're going to do 2-3 transactions every day on those high level. So when they unified everything, what are you buying to resell? Unless you want to buy from one malam to sell to the next malam. And the best you can do is get a one naira or 2 naira discount here and there. No be business. So that dollar don't knock a lot of businesses. I mean, fraudulent, corrupt businesses. Let me tell you something. I get 20K for bank. dollars. I they go the bank don't tell me before, say they only give me $700. I nearly come out cloth, begin they lie down for bank. The last time I went to the bank, I said I need dollars. They carry all the dollars where I asked give me. You never experienced that dollar period during that Emefiele time, where you want withdraw $10,000. You go waka like 15 banks. One will give you $800. One will give you $400. One will give you $2K. Another one will give you 1.8. Another one will give you 1K. Another one will tell you, say, come tomorrow.
Wow.
Now, you go to the bank, any money where you get for the bank, you say you want to withdraw it, they will give it all to you. $10,000 a day is now the minimum, is now the maximum. So if you want to withdraw 20K, just go there twice. Today, collect. Tomorrow, collect. Finish. So make you understand, say, all these people where they shout, government. When I don't like truth, nothing any magician fit do for Nigeria. And we don't the one on our down, say, hey, Nigeria problem menu. So all of you saying, hey, is APC not still working? Is APC still working? Make una they think and well. Yes, we are all suffering, but somebody has to suffer. I said it. There was no subsidy money for June. So if you expected them to continue subsidizing the fuel, where from? Is Tinubu going to sell his land and subsidize fuel? Those of you saying he could have done it gradually. As he's doing it gradually, he'll be selling his land to pay the subsidy, or you carry do ritual, or carry your mama do ritual to pay the subsidy until when you don't understand. Say country don't lock. Country where we know they export anything, everything I import, including Gary and palm oil. We import Gary, we import palm oil. Hey, anyway, Pex, this guy broke, Baba, everybody lock. And I want to say something.
No, I wanted to go back to the topic that we're discussing, the whole Odosho topic. Yeah, you're doing an amazing job urging ladies to be useful and handy. But again, I think you should also focus on the men. Sometimes, yeah, this men.
No, another day are men. We don't do men and women the same day. Now.
No,
and the same day God create Adam and
you're hitting on women too much. DF.
No, today now.
There's this politician. I'll send you his detail after this live. This man, old enough to be maybe not my grandfather, but older than my dad. Then this man knelt down and was begging me to just have the tip.
Just have the.
That's the tip. Tip of what, Sada?
Like that.
You don't get Hi, Samaria.
You don't get sure that everything went out.
Are you serious? He was just asking for the tip, and there was nothing this person did not promise. Trip to what country did he call at the time? Money was not the problem. And then
is that how you went to Dubai that time?
I've never been to Dubai.
Okay. I must have mistaken it. I know you traveled around that period this time last year. Oh yeah, Samaria. They say I'm too hard on the women. Answer me, am I?
You're not. But you need to also pay attention
as
to
they see this Destiny, Destiny they work as nurse. Destiny they do investment. They do like 5 things. Ada they do like 6 things. Samaria they do like 3. You they
it's hard to survive in abroad. Ask Samaria. You know easy.
Samaria,
if you just relax on one salary, basic salary, it doesn't really go a lot. Honestly, you have to put something beside to keep going. Yeah, to get to that place you want to be tomorrow.
You need to walk into a store and afford a handbag.
Adio.
It's not. No, you will suffer.
It's not easy. It's not.
What was the face asking? I think he asked me something. What was that?
If anybody has ever paid you. That question is for you. No, he asked.
No, Samaria.
It's for 2 of you, Samaria. It's for 2 of you, not only at
You
that.
don't ask me that question. Another question is for you in particular.
I see, Sammy.
You don't carry me the go. I don't know. Which business transaction what do they won't pay me? I bet who go pay me, maybe they can't pay me as I tell like this, 90% are not tired. Anybody want to pay me? Go pay me now.
Baba, you know the end well, Lou. You know, see that American girl wey come out last year, say she, I mean last month, when she get belly. See how she end. Now troll the troll.
She lied. That girl lies.
That one a normal life for a lot
She
of them.
lied too much. Hey.
That girl, I know people where they go school for motion, we sabi speak English pass am. This American
I saw a video
girl
of her today with her baby bump. She was dancing with her pregnancy.
I saw it.
She gonna get belly too.
Yeah, she gave it.
I don't know. I don't know if she's. I don't know. It doesn't look like maybe she don't go pump belly. I don't think that girl is pregnant. Early pregnancy like this, it's not easy.
No,
I don't think that girl is pregnant.
No,
I don't think she's
she
pregnant.
won't come out boldly like that on social media, knowing where she's
You don't know,
in the country.
People know where. You they talk because you think everybody gets sense like you. Social media.
Samara, that girl no get belly. Trust me, she's not pregnant. You will see. She's not. She just came out for the fame. That's it. And she got it, so she don't enter inside. That's the truth. That girl is not pregnant. But let's see. 9 months is just tomorrow, so February, March, the result we should know. So I don't think she's pregnant.
So what if she was asked to prove a DNA?
Who's the Kenyan pastor? I just see one video now where they circulate for Twitter. Kenyan pastor, we come out cloth, him and his wife and him Peking. The three of them, they waka like Adam, Eve, and their Peking. You never see the video.
In the beginning was the word.
No.
People didn't get blood that time.
Samaria, make I send them to you. You get phone where if you take watch video.
Yes, but my girl is with it.
God forbid, make I not send them. Ada, you get spare food.
I have to put my sister.
Unless I check it on laptop.
Can you check your WhatsApp on laptop?
Yes.
Let me send it to you.
And if it's easy download.
No.
It's a download.
That free send it. Let me watch it. Let me turn my other phone on.
Samaria, Bob, next, send. As in things they happen for this life.
Make I go look.
Daddy Freeze, please send it to me. Let me watch it though.
I don't have your number,
you do.
I mean, Destiny.
You do, Daddy Freeze. Maybe you forgot.
Say hi.
You do.
Me. Pastor. Okay.
Oh, your number I have is on the other phone, the one I'm using to talk to you now. I know you do.
You don't see the hi?
Oh, yes, it's this phone that I'm using to talk to you, not this one I'm holding. So that will be the problem. I'll watch it after.
Just watch it. If it just come out for the live, small watch out. Samaria, I don't see what I show you. They say that pastor.
I'm logging in for laptop. Make I watch it.
Ada.
That if we send it on Instagram here,
God
can you?
They will lock your Instagram account. They will lock your Instagram account.
My own or yours? I
don't think they will lock the wife and his daughter too come out clothes the waka. Somebody say, Ada, you are a 12. I agree.
Please don't let that you freeze attack me, please.
No. Ada is the only 12 that is a 4-footer. I'm telling you. And let me tell you something.
Yes, I am sure.
When person is small, the material for their cloth no they many. So they no be high maintenance. And they tell you, one Gucci scarf, they go use and sew 4 skirts. If you want to sew skirt and blouse, go sew 2 skirt and blouse. When person Ada. I always love my Ada.
The last time you saw me, the last trouser I wore was big enough to sew. Wow.
That day, my pocket lost. I can't ask you, say, I use this, my pocket goes to trouser.
That's
pocket.
That's not true. You told me that I've gained weight. You're like, that was you're getting
you gained weight, not height.
Daddy Freeze. Don't you wear heels?
I don't wear heels. That's what makes her 5'1".
Daddy Freeze, leave us
in the video.
Huh? You don't see the video,
I've seen the
Samaria.
video.
Nah,
I don't say, make a play.
pastor.
Samaria,
God,
send, okay.
too small.
I can't watch it yet. So.
For me, I can't the one that say, in Bola Hon, I like this in Bola Hon.
She said it's too small.
I can't pity the wife. Because the wife,
but that freeze, even when the thing is small, once it charges, it increases a little bit, isn't it?
Okay.
No, now once it
Samaria,
charges, it increases a little bit. Of course, it increases.
It increases, we know, but waiting that one.
The wife fine though. What is
the
this
wife
now?
Fine, how they talk.
What is
this? You have Bola Hon like this. What does he want to increase to? This? Oh no.
Maybe
Let me tell you something. Religion don't scatter black man brain. They can't carry their daughter too. The waka.
Sure.
Oh no. How did we get to this point?
What did you send me the video?
I've sent the video to Destiny. Destiny never watch them.
I'm still here. If I leave, I will watch it.
Let me boot my system and watch it.
If I leave, I will
Samaria,
watch
what are your thoughts? Samaria, they watch the video, they admire the guy.
That if you don't eat exposed food.
The woman fine. I no go lie. The woman they okay.
She's not bad.
The woman they okay. Now the man and him picking now they worry for.
I don't understand though. What will be this one now? What can cause this one?
I seen
the
guy really get half Bola Hon. No, I did.
You might get my shape. These people are not okay.
They're okay.
Even the child. Oh my goodness, that's too much.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you. And the guy they walk out for road, people they film them and then they shit. I said, how do you even?
But what happened at the freeze? What happened?
They say God tell them so maybe they walk out without clothes.
You see manipulation to the highest level.
Now, pastor, the guy
who influence
for Kenya. They walk out with.
I'm glad.
Wife. Now the wife will agree walk out with him. Now even pity.
I'm glad it's him and his family.
And the guy is good. He's not on the big side. I don't like big guys.
And the guy is a fine guy too. Now just lack of Bola Hon.
He's not fine, but for face, fine. Now for body, I mean, like he's not on the big
in
side.
body, they okay. Now Bola Hon minus. Now minus Bola Hon.
That the freeze. Some people like the Bola Hon small. That the freeze. Not everybody likes it big. Some women like it small.
That is freeze. Are they on what's it called? Is it shifting cultivation? How is it said? Like they have to decide where to cultivate and when not to cultivate. Because they should have at least focused in clearing one section before harvesting the other side. Why expose everything publicly like this?
Somebody say you won't watch the video. I don't know. I don't know if you send them on.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring it up as a conversation as we're rounding off, though, because I'm very tired. So, do you think Olosho has any advantage? Let me start with you, Ada. Is there any advantage to being an Olosho?
That's very
advantage.
Well, if we're going to be honest here, they get some privileges, though at the interim, not like a long-lasting solution. It's more like quick results. Yeah, they do it right now and get what they want, but it might not last. Let's take for instance getting a job. And Olosho might get the job, but do they have the intellect to sustain it? So yeah, they just get little privileges here and there, but it doesn't last very well. Except you are an Olosho that has sense, then you can maintain it here. But if baked is the only thing you have, I'm sorry, you won't go far.
Samaria, what are your thoughts?
I don't see any.
I didn't send you the video.
No, I don't see any advantage in the Olosho work. Because I mean, I don't see any satisfaction. I don't see I don't see any conscience related, any peace of mind in the Olosho work. It comes with a lot of, I mean, because let's say me, for example, being with one person, to me is enough risk. No matter how much I trust you, is enough risk. So imagine if I have to do that with a lot of people I do not know. Being with one person alone times gives me, I feel restless because you don't know what, especially when you are doing it with that person, you know what I mean? It gives me, I mean, that's restlessness. I'm not doing it, God knows. But let's assume I'm doing it right now. Or when I did it in the past, I kept being worried. So imagine when you have to do it with different people, and no matter how much you try to protect yourself, accidents happen. You know, things go wrong. You're meeting different individuals. You don't even know who they are. You don't even know what they're up to. You're risking your life. You know they even pity that place. I just don't see any advantage, regardless. There's nothing like peace of mind. There's nothing like, even if it's one person you have, you hanging out with that person, you're doing something with that person, you have peace with yourself. You feel safe in that person's arms.
But do you know that some girls' mothers push them into this Olosho work?
Encourage them.
Because a lot of our parents, and this is why I was saying, I'm sorry to bring back the old topic we had, but you know, this generation, we need to do better. Let's forget the mistakes our parents made, having a lot of children. Let's focus on our own generation. Those of us that are yet to have kids or that have one or two, we need to do better. That way we can pay attention to the number of kids we have. We can, you know, imprint these good morals and afford and, you know, take care of them. Because when you have a lot of kids, your eye no go they here. You're not going to even have enough to provide what they need. And this leads to a lot of things. But when you have few that you can cater for, you can take care of, at least you have time for them. You'll be able to provide the little things they need. You'll be able to, you know, talk to them, listen to them, and pay attention to what is going on in their lives. So we need our own generation to do more. Because our parents then believed and they saw us and they saw having a lot of children as a retirement plan. That shouldn't be the case anymore. No, that should stop. It honestly should stop. People should. That way you don't have to depend on your child or your daughter for survival, for the things you need to, for the things you need, you know, to survive. So it's not fair that a lot of mothers see their children and encourage them to go out there and hustle like their mates are doing. A lot of our parents are good at those things. They'll tell you, yeah, didn't you see Emeka's Mama Emeka, didn't you see Chukudi? Didn't you see Ifeanyi? Didn't you see Chiama? They're all doing good. They're taking care of their moms. For that reason, they push their children out there, regardless of, you know, however they bring in those things. This is one problem we have where we're coming from, because we believe, our parents believe that our children owe us something. And we also believe that we owe our parents something. Meanwhile, it's not supposed to be the case. And a lot of people go astray for these reasons. I know this girl. There was this girl I met few years ago. I met her recently. I see her every day. I watch her on my WhatsApp story because I saw her again on Instagram, and she reached out to me. And I met that girl standing by the roadside years ago. I took that girl to my house. I left her in my house for 4 days. I told her to let me know how much she makes a night. She said she was making 10,000 a night. Daddy Freeze, I can give you her number, call her and ask her. I gave her that money at the end of that 4 days. There's nothing I did not. I kept her in my house. I tried to see what was wrong because she was 19 at that time. And she was standing on the roadside. To walk. Very pretty girl.
10,000 naira or dollars?
Naira. It's a long time ago in Nigeria. I was giving her that money. I gave her that 40K at the end of that 4 days. And I realized that she was even a good girl because during the course of she being in my house, one of the days she went to the market, she purchased food items. She came home, she was washing, cleaning everywhere. And I was like, she stayed at my place. But then, I can't even remember what happened then. It looked like she was coming down because I tried then to encourage her to, you know, groom her the best I could. And then I didn't get to hear from her again. As soon as I traveled back, and then that's it. So he met me on Instagram a few months ago, and she reached out to me. I called her on the phone and asked her what's going on with her. She said she works somewhere in Port Harcourt or something. Okay, now she has a store. She sells things on, you know, she said she opened a place, you know, where she makes sales and all those things. So You know, I hope. But then I see a lot of pictures with her and her mom. And her mom is a beautiful lady. You know, she's always there buying things for her mom, you know, trying to spoil her mom. She'll make her mama proud and stuff like that. And same as her brothers. She posts all her family pictures on her WhatsApp stories. I'll just go and look and I'll be smiling. You know. And then I imagine her parents, are they aware of the kind of life she was living? I don't know if that's what she's still doing, but I bet you that she's still doing it, because when you see them pop all the time in hotel rooms, you know, the hotel mirrors, you know, it's always them in hotel. I mean, you taking pictures in a hotel, especially when you're back home, what it says one thing. It just means that you just be buying again. They just, each time you take a picture in a hotel room, it means they just buy you a second time. That's how I see it. I don't want to use the word, you know, the F word. But that's how I describe, that's how I see it. So she putting up those pictures every time in different hotel rooms, different mirrors. It tells me that she's still in the business. And I don't even know how they fix up those long nails. She's always with those long nails that she have like this. And I keep wondering, like, these big nails, how did they wash that place safe? Where all the ants that are going in? You know,
with that long nails, Samaria, actually you can actually wash there properly with that.
Oh, okay.
Lie.
I don't.
When
I
you dig, honestly, because people in the well,
I don't know how it works.
It's long nails. Honestly, if you fix nails, you will understand what I'm saying. Do you believe that?
It's when you have
it's because maybe you don't fix nails. If you don't fix nails, that's understanding. But long nails, when you put your nails in there, when you're having shower, you bend down.
Yeah. I'm talking about those ones that they'll come and design. Those ones.
Okay, like the one that this Nigerian cross dresser, I don't want to mention his name, the big lady that one is extraordinary.
The ones you guys have are good.
That one is extraordinary.
The ones you have, I mean these ones are not that long.
The one I have now, if I want to, is good for me. When I put my finger in there, it bring, like, I wash it the way I want. It cleans everything for me. But that's extra long. Now you're talking just like Bobrisky. Hers is extraordinary. I can't even put my pants on because I call it her, because you address people based on how they. Yes, exactly. He's a girl. I can't call him. I can't address him. Yes. When I see them here, I address them as she, because that's what they dress like, right? Yes, that's what they want to be called. So the one she always have is extremely long. She said we should be calling her Mommy of Lagos, so she's a woman now, and she has.
Regardless of what is on a birth certificate, whatever you prefer to be called, even when I
yes.
You know, work here. Now they use style tell you, they work here.
Go to our comment section and see.
As a student nurse back home, I was not the same. You got them what they prefer.
That is for your America where you did.
No, I say even when I was back home as a student nurse, I was told to, when you meet such people, address them with what they prefer to be.
Exactly. That's what they taught me. So I address exactly.
No before exactly. No before
See, dear, I want to say something about. I want to say something about this Oloshonubi work, Oloshona work.
So, okay, when you finish.
Do you know that most people that are into Olosho today is condition?
No
like,
condition, no.
Wait, Tamaria, let me land. It's not like I'm promoting them. I'm not promoting anyone, but the truth has to be told.
You are making excuse.
That the phrase. Wait, I want to say something. I haven't landed. Okay, some people. There is this woman I saw. Like, they posted it. That was in. I think that was somewhere in Imo State. So the video went viral. Like, I got the video. This woman has a place where she sell mama puts, like local back home, right? So, and she has a room where she do short time. And this woman has young, beautiful, upcoming girls. Some of them are 15 years old. The youngest there is 13 years old. And the oldest there is about 21 years. So the guys in that community, they discovered that woman used those kids to raise money. She give them to any kind of man that comes in.
Ooh.
3,000 naira is a go. And the woman will give them peanuts because she's feeding them and she's clothing them. So what happened? The community.
See your point?
Okay, my point is, these kids, they lost their parents. Yes.
What an amazing point.
Wait, Daddy Freeze. It's not an amazing point. Wait.
This is trafficking. This is different from the typical Lolo show we're talking about.
Okay, wait. Sometimes they start like this. Most of them start like this. Don't get it wrong. Most of these girls, they were taught while they were growing up, one auntie would just corner them and be giving them to a man. And by the time they grow, maybe about 18, 20, 21, they feel that they can be their own boss. You know, they will pull out from the auntie and they will start their own professional Lolo show. Most of them start like this. Yes.
And they wouldn't know that there's another way out of. Why
they wouldn't know
until.
I'm not saying that is right. It's not right. It's better for you to get a good job, even if it's 10,000 naira at the end of the month. It is better for you. At least you know that you worked hard for it. But some people in this thing, some of them is condition. So that's why when I see them, I do not really blame them. I do not really blame them. Yes, those that want to do it, that's doing it, I don't really blame them, because if they tell you their history, Samaria, you won't help them. Honestly, you help them as much as you can, but you can't take them in forever because you have your own responsibilities. That's how I see it.
You know, there are people that have been through a lot of things in life, but at the point, it's a stage. Because let me tell you, right, regardless whether they were introduced,
because they are still young, most of them are still young. By the time they get to some certain age, they will begin to realize that they can do better than what they're doing. Sometimes they don't have somebody to talk to them. Sometimes it's their calling, like that little girl you thought about. Now she has gone back to it, even after the care you gave to her. And she has gone back to it. Maybe it's her calling, you never know.
I think it has more to do when people feel that this is the easiest means of survival.
A lot of them, that freeze, yes.
When people get
some men,
that this is the easiest means of
you see, some men will marry the most beautiful girl, and they are still out there. Not one, not two. They will say men are this, men are that. It's their calling. Even a woman that is married, she will still be, pium. The people will be like, it's her calling.
Hold on. It's not
that's not a calling.
Defect.
That's a choice and decision.
It's not a
That's what I would say.
When you advise somebody and you show this person this is the right way, and this person says no, and within you know that, sure, you'll be like, oh, you've given up. You just title it, oh, it's a calling. There's nothing anybody can do to help this person.
So it's just like telling me that politicians that are stealing Nigeria's money is their calling.
Because politicians are always meant to steal money. That's what they do. Nobody will go in there will not steal. That freeze, even if you step in there tomorrow, you might still steal. Yes.
How come politicians in Canada don't steal money?
Because they have laws guiding Canadian. It's not like Nigeria. You don't compare Nigeria with Canada. Calling. Nigeria is a fifth world country. They will never be like Canadians.
I have a problem with that calling word. That word calling is not a calling. Let's start telling people what it is. You have a defect. You have a problem. Do you understand? Because if you want more than one woman, then marry more than one woman. That one that you stay inside your house that you cannot stand, you are jumping from one woman to the other. Let's not glorify it. It is a bad thing. A woman that cannot stay with one man, it is not a calling. Ori buruku no be calling.
This is what people title it. People title it like when you've talked to this person, like this person, you feel like this person is dumb, like this person cannot see what you're saying. You'll be like, I bet leave this person, is this person's calling. That nobody can change this person. There are people like that. You can't change them. Some people they can't take advice from anybody, they wouldn't listen. I'll be like, this person, that's this person's like you can't change this person.
Calling.
Now the freeze, you know what I'm saying? Don't twist it around.
I'm twisting it.
You know what I'm saying? Most of these girls,
you are making an excuse for bad behavior. Do you know there are so many girls who lost their parents and had nothing?
Bless you.
And still.
That freeze. Do you agree that some uncles take advantage of these children? Do you realize that? Some uncles do it and put them into those games.
No.
They run, and when they run and enter the bad person's hand, that person will corner them and continue from where they stopped. Okay, let me tell you, in this Canada, hardly you see all these low show of 18 because they have app where they do it professionally, like correct way. But sometimes things that usually happen here, like I haven't seen, but I heard, they said little girls like 12 years, 10 years, even younger than that, all these guys, ex-convict and all these bad boys, they might corner them from school and give them something, they will keep them in their basement. These kids will be there for 20 years without coming out. They don't see daylight. They use them as their olosho, like indoor olosho, like to service them 24/7. They feed them, they clothe, they keep them indoors. They don't come out. They will be there for 20 years. Those kids, what they know in their life is only knacking. So when such child later come out, what do you think that child will do?
That's a
so
lie.
These things, some of these things are, that's what happened here. Ask questions. It happens.
Before we
I disagree with you. Okay. Because I've seen many of them that would also want to run away.
We enter inside trouble. Ada,
when they lock you in, how will you run away? When you are trapped in.
Most of them in such
Samaria, and they take care, beautiful sis. Destiny, take care. Don't make bad things your calling. Everybody else, goodbye. My number one good stuff today is no other.
Somebody said it happened in the US long time ago. Almost things are happening.
Make her just go before these things start.